Entangling Poison Ivy, EPI, is one boss that forces you to think outside the box. I know there are a bunch of options, but first of all, what exactly is the problem? This boss does a huge amount of dot damage, so if you're not careful, you could lose your damage dealer just from her basic attacks, because the more specials you do, the more powerful she gets. This boss must be tightly engaged, no space. This boss locks special 2, which means you cannot even do health reduction with Deathstroke, and you can't do stunning damage with Harley Quinn. And you might be like, dude, you are using Harley Quinn in this match and you can't use a special 2. Well, you won't need it with this strategy. If you watched my video yesterday, you saw where I told you that the third character in your team, yesterday it was Zatanna, today EPI is now that third character. The third character in your team doesn't even need to be a health reduction character, but in this case, she's going to be the one to create the stun, since Entangling Poison Ivy has up to 5 seconds stun on a special 3, which is even longer than the 3.3 seconds that Heartbreaker Queen has. So in a way, you could even think that this is a better way to play this team than the regular way. Yeah, adversity is the mother of inventions. That's my quote. I don't care how the original one was. Anyways, so in this team, you see that my support artifact is on Girl of Steel, level 10 Nora Snow Globe, purely for the support attack. Then on EPI, that is my own EPI, I have level 8 Zatanna's Puppet, and I'm going to be using the same strategy I talked about yesterday, where I will use 4 specials from my EPI and reserve the last one for when I tag in Harley Quinn. So once I've done 4 specials with EPI, it does 2 things. It's helping Girl of Steel stack her damage, and it's also, of course, helping me stack Solar, which will protect me from getting stunned on tagging whenever Harley's passive fails. And of course, it's setting me up for the damage that Harley Quinn is going to be tagging to do. I mentioned yesterday on yesterday's video that you just need to do 4 specials with the third character that has Zatanna's Puppet. Reserve that last special, because that last special is going to inflict the incoming damage debuff on the opponent. So you can see how much damage my Harley Quinn is doing now. My Girl of Steel is done stacking her damage. So at this point, I don't need to be waiting for the 5th anymore. So you could even argue that at this point, I could do spamming. I think that would have actually been a better gameplay, but I was just hell-bent on finishing the match and not losing. But I'm thinking that since I was able to activate Infinite Power right there, and okay, on that thing, I had lost count of my specials. So since I had Infinite Power, I should have done up to 5 specials so that I would get that additional damage again and stack that incoming damage increase. But this way also works. You can just, after you've done that first one gives you a huge boost, you do a lot of damage, then you can now start tagging EPI, tagging Heartbreaker Queen. But now that I think of it, while talking about the video, I think it is better if you can get that Infinite Power. At that point, maybe you have a max ZP, you can just start spamming special 3 and stack incoming damage and just do one shot with Harley Quinn. Smash the subscribe button, guys. I'll see you on the next one.